Hello everyone, this is Debbie from Deb's Thing. Today I'm going to show you how to make my original design, Chain Gang. It is referenced in part 2 of my introduction to my original design collection as 4mm. Now this is the one I had displayed there, had previewed, and then I made this one afterwards, and I definitely like the more pastel subtle colors of this one, but for those of you who like bright and poppy color and colors that pop out, I'm sure you'll enjoy this one. But I'm going to switch it around. Instead of going very colorful, I'm going to try a subdued set of colors. So I am going to be using 4 colors, and I will use this right here. For the turquoise, I will be using black. For the green here, which is it might be olive green, or it might be the green, one of the greens in the camo pink mix, that is going to be ocean blue. Where the purple is running up the middle, I'm going to be using this brown, which is definitely from, I'm sorry, I gotta stop saying, is from the camo pink collection, or mix. And then finally, the color that you can kind of see in the middle here, and on the side, which is maroon, I will be using white. So those are the colors. Make sure you have a clip on hand, and have your loom set up 4 bars parallel to each other, of course the arrows pointing away from you. We will start out with color A and place 1 color down. This will be the extension later on, or the first band of the extension. Then you will place, not using this one, go up to here. Then, it's always good to have a pile so it's easy to pick up. You are going to go straight up and stop at the second to the last peg on this side, and then do the same on this side, going all the way up, and again stopping at the second to the last peg. Next we will be placing our color, our B color, which I am using the ocean blue. You are going to go up the 2 center rows all the way up to the last peg. So do that. On each of the middle rows, okay? So just follow to place the B colored, which I'm using ocean blue, all the way up the center. Now that you have all your B bands placed, we are going to do the exact same thing with our C color, which I'm using the brown from the camouflage pink mix. So really simply, just go right on top of what you did with the blue on both of the middle rows until you get to the last, until you get to the last peg. Just go all the way up and stop here. Alrighty, we have our last color, color D, which I am using white. There we go with the again. We will be placing it across all 4 bands, starting with the second row of bands, of pegs, just like this. Just make sure you use nice strong bands. I found the rainbow loom to be the best brand so far. The other bands, they dry out, they color bleeds, they're very inconsistent in thickness, they break easily when you're looping back, which that's happened to you on any regular basis, which it doesn't with the Rainbow Loom brand. It is very infuriating. So this I'll just quickly do since there's, I think 11, is there 11? I think there's only 11 or 12. I just forget. I think I'm zoomed in a little too much here. I really don't have much screen, do I? I always have to set this up whenever I do videos, so I'm always changing my placement there. We'll put it a little closer to me, that should help. Okay, the last thing we have to do, we don't want to forget that, is we have not followed through with that, so you will take our color A, which is black for me, and we will be bringing it to the center. And I'm using the black for my extension, so I will be placing a double wrapped band across those two pegs. So I like to twist once over the hook, grab it, stretch it over one band, one peg, hold it down and pull it over. You can just do a double wrap with your fingers if you like, and pull it across if you have the finger strength for that. Now this is going to, now we turn it around with the arrows pointing towards us and start looping. It is a little different, this type of looping that I'm going to do, although I have done it before on other of my original designs. We will start by taking the black band, which will be on the top, and placing it up to its home peg. Next we are going to reach under the C, grab the B, and bring it up. I know this is a little strange on this one, but it won't be that way. Just happen to have the other black there. There's nothing you can do about it. Or maybe I could have thought through the design better and probably didn't need that second blue one, but nevertheless, here we go. So then the C, the one that was on top, goes straight up. Then we'll reach in with our A color. So now we're starting the sequence that will continue all the way up. So this is step 1 on the left and the right hand side. Excuse me, I will be right back. I apologize for that interruption. Yes, my husband was calling and I certainly didn't want to miss one of his calls. So this was step A, and then we reach under for step B and grab second step, reach under C, grab the B, bring it up to this outer peg, not its home peg. And then reach in and there you are, grab the B and bring it straight up. I mean the C, I'm sorry, the C color. Where are you? There you are. So I'll do that one more time. Step 1. Step 2, reach down underneath, bring it over to the side, not straight up. And grab your C color, or actually it was your B color, right? Oh, it is your C. Okay, let's not get mixed up, everybody. Get everyone mixed up. Just in case I confused you. One more time. Color A, bring straight up. Color C, reach down under the B color. Reach under the C color, I'm sorry. Grab the B. And bring it over to the diagonal. Then grab your C and bring it straight up. And I will do this one more time since I'm confusing you all. I know I am. Take your A straight up on both sides. Step 1. Step 2, reach under the C color band, reach and grab B, bring it to the diagonal, and then do it on the other side. And finally, take your C color and bring it straight up. And do that up until the second to the last, second to the last row here. So just stop after you bring this one to here, okay? At this point, your loom should look like this. Now for finishing this up, there's really not much option except to reach in and grab these two bands, bring them straight up. Grab these two bands, bring them straight up. And then reach side, grab your black, and bring them over here. And now we are ready to make our extension, which I do in 2 parts so that my clip will be in the middle of my wrist. I use usually 10 bands, 5 on each side, with this being 1 and the cap being another. It makes a good average. Every once in a while I have to add an extra one, but for the most part I just stick with 10. So if you saw, I reached in and grabbed that end, and I'm holding it with my finger until I've grabbed this end and put both bands on. Now the way I do this is a little hard because they are pretty taut, and the more slack you have on these 2 loops, the easier it is. But we will do it. Turn the hook upside down, grab a band, and gently guide it through each one of these loops. Turn your hook upside up so your band does not fall off, and place the other side. Now this one will be much easier. Always keep a little slack on the loops you have on your hook. It makes it go through much nicer. And as you can see, I sometimes use this finger just to quicken it up and reduce the risk of it slipping off. So 3, 4, 1 more. Makes 5. Now I reach in here and hold it apart so it's nice and taut, and slip my clip on in order to secure my bracelet. Now we will start releasing the bands. I like to do it a little more slowly and release the tension from the outside first. And then this one's loose, so I just gently pry it off. There you have. I like this color combo. It's subtle, but it's the blue and white make it pop. So the next part is placing your bands. For this side, I do it as most people make their extension with your arrow pointing towards you. I put 4 bands. Let's see, I'm going to try this on really quick. Let's see, I only did 8 bands on this one. Yeah, it fits, but it's a little snug. How cute that looks. So these extra bands I'm placing on this one for a total of 10 as opposed to a total of 8 should work. As you saw, I popped the cap over this last post that has a band on it and stretched across to the next post or peg. And now I'm just going to loop back these 4 bands, and you're almost done. Hold on to it as you release so it doesn't come off. Find your clip, and with the opening up, do the same thing and stretch this out, and your clip goes on really easily. And there you have it, Chain Gang. I think I might even like this one better than the others. I don't know. What do you think? Whoops. Stay inside the frame, right? So here you have Chain Gang. If you like this, feel free to share it with your friends. And if you want to see more of my videos, make sure to subscribe to Deb's Thing, and you'll be kept aware of any upcoming videos, which I'm trying really hard to get a few up each day, give or take. Thank you so much for watching.